What do you do if we want to stop a persistent cough or clear up phlegm in Japan? What exactly should you buy at the drugstores? Tablets, syrups, throat sprays, and lozenges. You have so many choices, right? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jun, a licensed pharmacist from Japan. On this channel, I share basic information and introduce healthcare products you can find in Japan. And just a quick reminder, please make sure to check the disclaimer before we start. Alright, before we look at the medicines, let's briefly understand symptoms. First, why do we cough? Coughing is actually your body's defense mechanism to clear your throat and airways. It helps to remove dust, viruses, or phlegm. Speaking of which, what is phlegm? It is a sticky mucus made when your airways get inflamed. So to treat these problems, Japanese medicines use a specific team of ingredients. Here is the diagram. The main difference is cough suppressant to stop the coughing relax, and they are supported by expectorants to loosen the sticky phlegm and bronchodilators to help you breathe. This is the defense team. Alright, now please look at the yellow box at the bottom. This is very important. In Japan, you can buy cough medicines containing codeine right at the drugstore. Internationally, this is often classified as a narcotic. It is very effective, but be careful. Just because it is legal here does not mean you can take it back to your home country. Please check your local regulations to avoid trouble at customs. Now let's take a closer look at the active ingredients used in Japanese cough medicines. First, at the top is the codeine family. As I warned you earlier, this is the strongest class. It works great, but it comes with risks like drowsiness and constipation. Okay, next is noscapine. This is interesting. It is non-narcotic, so it's safer than codeine. However, it is not FDA approved, so American visitors might not recognize it. Then we have dextromethorphan. This is the global standard. If we want something safe and familiar like Robitussin, look for this name. And finally, Typepidine. This is a unique Japan-born ingredient. It is rarely seen outside of Asia. It stops the cough and helps clear the phlegm at the same time. So that covers the main cough-suppressing ingredient. Next, let's move on to expectorants. These are the ingredients that helps you clear phlegm. First is guaifenesin. This is a global standard famous in products like Mucinex. It hydrates the phlegm to make it thinner and easier to cough up. Next is bromhexin. This is interesting for American viewers. It activates the tiny hairs in your throat to squeeze the phlegm out. But note, this is not available OTC in the US. And third, L-carbocysteine. This adjusts the thickness of the mucus. It is great for heavy, thick phlegm. Alright, finally let's look at the supportive ingredient. First, D-L-methylephedrine. It opens your airways to make breathing easier. Next, diprophyllin. This helps if you have a wheezing cough. And lastly, antihistamines like chlorpheniramine. These stop allergic coughs and the runny nose that triggers coughing.
To master Japanese drugstores, grab our full guide. It covers everything you need to know.
Okay, let's look at the actual products. First up is specialized version of the famous Pabron series. This is Pabron S cough suppressant. The coolest things about this is the technology. As you can see on the box, these are liquid-filled soft capsules. This means the medicine inside dissolves very quickly. Ingredient-wise, it's a total package. It contains bromhexin to clear the phlegm and dihydrocodeine to stop the cough. Because it has codeine, it's very effective, but please remember the warning. It causes drowsiness, so no driving absolutely. Also, this is for ages 12 and up. Do not give it to younger children. This was the Pabron S cough suppressant explanation. Next up, for those who don't like swallowing pills, this is very famous syrup called thin brown liquid ACE. The brand Bron is a household name in Japan for cough medicine. Since it is a liquid, it absorbs quickly and smoothes your throat immediately. It contains a powerful mix dihydrocodeine to stop the cough, and guaifenesin to expel the phlegm. It also has chlorpheniramine for allergic coughs. This syrup is sweet and easy to drink, but it's strong medicine. It causes drowsiness, so driving is strictly prohibited. And please generally adhere to the dosage rules. Next, look at the Medicon cough relief tablet Puro. The keyword here is Puro. This medicine contains the exact same ingredient and same amount as a prescription drug used in Japanese hospitals. The ingredient is dextromethorphan. As we learned, this is non-narcotic ingredient, so it effectively stops coughing without using narcotic like codeine. The tablets are very small and easy to swallow. However, please look at the warning box. Even though it is non-narcotic, driving is not allowed after taking this. It can still cause drowsiness or dizziness in some people. By the way, check out the additional information at the bottom left. There is also syrup version called Medicon Cough Relief Liquid Puro. Okay, that was the explanation of Medicon Cough Relief Tablet Puro. Next, we have great option for busy people. This is Thin Contact Cough Relief Double Sustained Release, or simply Contac W. The biggest selling point here is the 12-hour effect. You only need to take one capsule in the morning and one in the evening. It works all day long, so you don't have to worry about taking medicine during lunch. The ingredients are dextromethorphan to stop the cough and diprophylline to open up your airways. It's very effective for coughing fits. That makes it hard to breathe. However, just like others, not driving. Now, if your main problem is not dry cough, but specifically phlegm, that sticky mucus, check this out. This is Stona expectorant capsule. In Japanese, kyotan literally means removing phlegm. It features a double action formula. It combines L-carbocysteine and bromhexine. One ingredient thins the phlegm and the other helps side it out of your throat. It works great for wet coughs. Also, it is suitable for ages 8 and up. So, it is a handy option to have for the family. Alright, this is Sato Pharmaceuticals' famous Stona series. Alright, next product is, we have something for the little ones. This is Uzu Kodomo Sekidome Syrup A. It is designed specifically for children aged 3 months to 10 years. Parents will love this because it is triple-free, sugar-free, caffeine-free, and most importantly, codeine-free. Instead of narcotics, it uses safe ingredients like dextromethorphan and natural herbal extracts like nandina and platycodone. Plus, it has delicious strawberry flavor, so your kids won't fight you when taking their medicine. Alright, in this book, I actually introduced 3 more Kampo medicines for cough. However, to keep things simple, I'll skip the detailed explanation in this video. I'll just introduce their names here. They are Bakumondoto and Makyo Kansekito and Seihaito. Now, let's move on from coughing to sore throat. If your throat feels swollen and painful when swallowing, this is the best choice. This is Perack tea tablets. Unlike lozenges or sprays, it acts from the inside. It contains tranexamic acid. This is a famous ingredient that reduces swelling and inflammation effectively. It also includes 3 types of vitamin. Because it repairs mucous membranes, it also works great for mouth ulcers. It is safe for ages 7 and up. One important warning. If you have risk of blood clots, thrombosis, please consult a doctor before using this. Okay, this is the famous Perack tea tablets. Alright, next. If you prefer a natural herbal approach for your sore throat, try this. This is a Kampo medicine called Gingyosan. It is famous for treating sore throats caused by cold, especially when it feels hot and swollen. It contains these herbal medicines. These herbs work together to cool down the inflammation in your throat. Since it is granule type, you take it with water. It works best if you take it right when you feel the first scratchy pain. It is suitable for ages 5 and up. Okay, next. I'll introduce 2 lozenges from here. This is very unique option. Usually, Kampo medicines are powders that can be bitter, but this is a Kampo torch lozenges. This is Tsumura Kampo Kikyoto torch. It combines the powder of traditional herbs with the convenience of a lozenges. It contains only 2 simple ingredients, glycerol resin and platycodon root. These directly contact the throat to soothe swelling and pain. This taste is mild and sweet, making it easy to take even for beginners. Just remember, do not chew it or swallow it whole. Let it dissolve slowly in your mouth. It is safe for ages 5 and up. Alright, next, this is Codeine-free torch. Please look at the green tag that says designated quasi-drug. This is a special category in Japan. It means you can buy this not just at drugstores, but also at the convenience stores. It contains CPC, cetylphenylamine chloride, to kill bacteria and anti-inflammatory ingredient to reduce swelling. It also has Seneca to help clear phlegm. Bonus benefit, it also removes bad breath. Just remember, like other lozenges, dissolve it slowly without chewing. It is safe for ages 5 and up. This is the explanation of Codeine-free torch. Okay, finally, I'll end this video by introducing 2 iodine-based products for sterilizing and disinfecting the throat. This is Isogen gargle solution. The active ingredient is povidone iodine. It is a powerful disinfectant that kills bacteria, fungi, and even viruses. But listen carefully, this is a concentrate. Do not use it straight. You must dilute it with water before gargling. Usually 2 to 4 ml in a cup of water. Also, huge warning, if you have thyroid problems, please avoid this product. Alright, this is Isogen gargle solution. The last product I'll be introducing this time is this Nodonuru Spray B. Look at this long nozzle. It is designed to reach directly to the sore spot deep in your throat. This liquid contains iodine, so it has a powerful sterilization effects against viruses and bacteria. Here is a tip on how to use it. When you spray, do it while exhaling gently. If you inhale, you might choke on the liquid. Warnings: do not use this if you have thyroid problems or if you are pregnant. Also, it is not for children under 2 years old. Alright, this is the last product, Nodonuru Spray B. Phew. Okay, that was deep dive into Japanese cough and throat medicines. We covered everything from liquids and tablets to sprays and lozenges. But if there is one thing to remember, it is this: Japan allows the use of low-dose codeine in OTC medicines. This is a key point for your selection. You have the choice: do you want a strong power of codeine, knowing the risks like drowsiness? Or do you prefer the safety of non-narcotic options? Check the ingredient list we learned today to make the right choice for you. Finally, coughing is a signal from your body. If your symptoms last for more than a week, or if you have high fever, please stop self-medicating and see a doctor immediately. Also, for more details on Kampo medicine we briefly mentioned, please check out my book in the description below. Stay healthy, take care of your throat, and enjoy your stay in Japan. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next episode. お疲れ様でした。